Hello everyone, I'm sorry about the problem last time. I've already streamed this before, but I just now found out that my mic was not on. In fact, I'm still hoping that my mic is on. So, let's get this thing started. I had autosave on, so I don't necessarily know what... Should I just start another world? Another world. Well, anyway, though, I'm hoping that I finally have the audio thing fixed. I'm going to go to Create New World again, since I messed up the last time. And yeah, I'm going to do that again because I really, really wanted to get some sort of a tutorial on what to do for the first day of Minecraft out of the way. So I'm going to start a new world specifically just to give the tutorial. So that'll be, and then I'll go back, I think, to the other one, because the other one I really, really liked the location. It just wasn't I didn't record any audio for it, so that's irritating. Let's go to done. Okay, and I'm gonna crop this when I put it onto YouTube and everything, so yeah. Hello everyone, this is KL Tech Nerd. I'm here to bring you a tutorial on what to do for your very, very first day in Minecraft. And right now we're going to set the difficulty to normal. It's going to be a survival mode, and we're going to name the file Twitch. And actually, let me select it really, really quickly and add a space. And so I'm just going to name it that, so then that way I can tell the difference between that and all the other ones that I've tried to do. So, welcome to my tutorial on what to do on the very, very first day of Minecraft. This is for anybody who's would like to be better at it, or for anybody who has never played Minecraft before but is interested in how to proceed. Because it is kind of jarring, especially since there's nothing. You start literally with just a map in the game. So the first time you're gonna go, oh, what do I do? And this is to say, hey, here's what you do. So it spawns you in the middle of a, dang it, now I kind of like this map. I like every map, though. Anyway, so it starts you in the middle of, well, every map but that rainforest one. So it starts you in the middle of a area right here, and all that you have is a map. And the object of the first day should always be to collect as much resources as you can and try to get some sort of a shelter up. The reason why is because there are monsters in the game that will attack you. I call them baddies. And what they do is they will attack you, and you have to be prepared for them. And the one way to prepare for them is to have some sort of a shelter up. And I always like to put some sort of landmarks in the game, so then that way I know where I started and where everything is. And I'm just going to put that there so I know that that's my spawn point. And I suggest highly doing that, because the more landmarks that there are, the easier it's going to be for you to be able to navigate. And the first thing that you want to do is collect wood. The reason why you'd want to collect wood is because you can make tools out of it and make other objects out of it. And I'm going to show you in a few minutes what you can do with the wood, but it's probably one of the most useful items in the game. So let's go here, and then collect these. My advice would be to go for at least 25 or so things of wood. I don't know, what do they measure wood in blocks? I'm going to say blocks. But go for 25 blocks of wood. If you see right there, I have 11. Now I have 12. And, you know, get yourself up to a nice little number of 20, because that way you know you're going to have more than enough to build a lot of the things that you're going to have to build in the game with the wood in the game. So, right now we're at 13. Luckily, it spawned us right in the middle of a nice big field, so we can collect as much wood as we need. A lot better than the rainforest one that I spawned in earlier. So, yeah. And I'm kind of hoping to get some seeds out of this soon, because seeds are good. That means that you can plant more trees and you could eventually start yourself a tree farm, which is something else that I would highly suggest that we do. There's a seed right there. Just landed on me. Because the more wood that you have, the better. And if you could actually use the seeds, like right here we have an oak sapling. Well, I call them seeds, but it's an oak sapling. And then you can use it to plant a nice, wonderful little tree farm, so you don't have to go farming for wood. It's like making a little forest that you can just get as much wood from as you need. And some people can make them pretty big. I, myself, don't really make it that big. I might for these videos, but normally I wouldn't, just because it uses up a lot of space. But you could actually make them pretty big, and you will never have to worry about wood again. Kind of exciting, kind of good. So now we have 23. That should be more than enough. I'm going to go around and look for some seeds really, really fast, because they are useful. Hey, look, it's a pig. I'm going to name you Bacon. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. And... okay. No, I don't. I'm probably going to eventually come back for more wood, but right now I don't think that I need to. So let's look at our map. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to either find... oh, and good time to put the map down. And also a good reason for not driving while texting. Because you're just... hey, look, I got a text from... oh. You're missing the fact that you're... actually, you know what? Sorry, sheep. I don't like the idea of doing this, because there is a way to shear the sheep, but at the exact same time... right now we're in like a field of them. And we're going to need their wool. And I'll show you what to do with their wool in a few minutes. And that was exciting. We only need 3 things of wool though, so that's cool. Save a sheep. I won't take any more. And let me see here. Now we have horsies. Okay, there's horsies. Looking for naysayers. Okay, that was really bad. I apologize. So what we're going to do is there's 2 different options that we have right now in the game. We could build a freestanding structure, or we could build into the side of the mountain. Unfortunately, there is no mountains around here. That is a mountain, but you can't build any base inside there because that's sand. And you don't want to build a base inside of sand. It's going to collapse. You're going to have a bad time, basically. And I can hear a skeleton, but skeletons should not be out here because it's daytime. So now we're going to go over here. I'm not too liking this, but actually, wait. You know, over here might be better. Hopefully there's not going to be like a big gigantic pit here. You know, I like this. I like this. This looks good. Okay. So this is just for the first night anyway, so I'm not going to be picky. Too picky at least. Let me just... so let's go in here. And we hit rock, that's fine. So what we're going to do now that we have our wood, and now that we have our... ooh, seeds. Now that we have our wood, and now that we have our items, is we're going to go and build a crafting table. And you do that by hitting X and then going over to here. Now, if you notice, we need wood planks. We just have wood, but that's a nice, easy, simple fix. We just go over here, hit A, and it makes the planks that we need. So then we can go over here and create a crafting table. Once we go to the crafting table, we're going to have to go to the tools and create some sticks. And then use that. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Just really? Okay. Luckily, I had 20 of the wood. Otherwise, I'd be in real trouble. So we're going to make a pickaxe, a regular axe, a hoe, and a sword. Now, first thing we need to do is take the wooden pickaxe and go in here and then just start collecting the stone. Because the stone is going to make it... The stone's an important ingredient in another item that we're going to make in a few minutes. And you're definitely going to want to have one made. Because the next item that we need to create is we are going to want to go over to the crafting table and we're going to want to create a furnace. The reason why is because with the furnace, I'm going to go put this in here since we're going to have to build in here anyway. So with the furnace, we can make even more things. I suggest breaking everything up into 2. I like that 4 and 4. Okay, cool. And if you put wood in both slots, in the ingredients and the fuel slots, you can make charcoal. And the charcoal is going to be one more important thing. While we're doing that, I'm going to go and expand this out a bit because I'm getting a little cramped. I'm feeling a little claustrophobic. And, ooh, actually, lucky me. Okay. And looks like we're not going to need to use this. Okay. Funny. So what we're going to want to do is go over to the crafting table, go over to tools, and select to make a torch. Now what we were doing earlier was making charcoal. The reason why is because you don't know if you're necessarily going to be able to find coal before it gets dark. But with coal, you don't have to make charcoal, but I just showed you how to make charcoal. So with coal, we can go and make torches. Now with the torches are only good things, mainly because of monsters do not like to go into the light. So when you have torches, you're essentially creating a gigantic light source that the monsters do not like going in. So it's kind of just a way of trying to prevent them from coming and attacking you, and it makes life a little easier. I'm saying a lot, I'm just saying a little. I'm going to take the crafting table really, really fast. And let's go in here. And sorry that it's so dark. We could probably fix that by doing this. Okay, cool. It's a little better. So what I like to do, personally, is put the crafting table right next to the oven. Or furnace. I call it an oven, but same thing, right? And then we can go and then use this to make whatever else we need. Such as, and this is an important one, a door. The reason why is because right now, with where the monsters are, they could just walk right in. With the door, they can't. And the only exception is that if you play this thing on difficulty mode, they will break down the door. which is a pain. But we're on normal mode, so we should be more than fine. I'm just gonna put that up there, and then boop. Okay. And now we have a nice little area and a big, beautiful safe door. So now what we can do is just expand this thing out a little bit more. Eventually I'm going to collect the rest of the charcoal. Or coal. See, there's the charcoal that we made, which could also be used for torches. And it probably will be, because torches is something that you're going to be making constantly. Because monsters like to spawn where there's no light, and torches make light. So a lot of people think that they're ugly, but personally I like them. A lot. So now we have basically a 4x4 little area. And I know I just did that, and it just got really, really dark, and that's bad. But there we go. And I'm probably going to expand this outward in off camera, but this is something that you can definitely do that's really exciting, because it means that you don't have to waste precious wood on making more torches. Well, not on making the charcoal to make torches, because coal is just as good. And since we're here, I'm going to show you. Normally, unfortunately, because of where we are, we're at night, we have to stay here, because if we don't, the monsters will come out. But luckily, I was able to find 3 sheep. Remember those 3 sheep from earlier? And you can also make a bed. And a fun little thing that makes the bed very, very useful is if you have a bed and then you use it at night. Okay. It resets the camera to daytime. And off in the distance, let's go look at the monsters burn. Yay! This just makes it a lot easier, because you're not going and wasting time at night. That's also why I killed the 3 sheep earlier. There is a way to shear them, but you need iron ore and things like that for that, and unfortunately I didn't have it, so I'm sorry, sheep. I'm sorry, sheep. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the tutorial on Minecraft and on what to do on the first day. If you like this video, or if you think I did a good job, please feel free to comment or to like the video. And if you don't like the job that I did, feel free to give me some creative feedback on how I can improve it. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Have a wonderful day. And bye. Let me shut this first. And bye.